Let me welcome you to today's episode of Wahala of the Day on Christian Vibes TV. You like, you subscribe, and you share. What is trending? Pavel Durov is trending. The CEO and the founder of Telegram is trending. One of the most trending social media apps, Telegram. I want to be call top 5 social media platforms, which is mostly downloaded, Telegram. And the CEO and the founder of this Telegram, channel, France Airport. Why? Because he was not able to provide some information via French security personnel for one far more. No Mususu said there are some things going on his channel or his platform in Fakwem, fraud, scamming, and other debris, and they wanted him to give out some information, which he denied them. And no akwako causing arrest no BBC interview. Yankone kwoti in sema omo explanation
investigating a lack of moderators on the app, which they say allows criminal activity to take place. Our correspondent Will Vernon explains what we know about the arrest.
Yeah, this is coming from a number of French media who quote sources in French law enforcement who say that Pavel Durov was arrested on Saturday evening last night at an airport near Paris. He'd apparently arrived on his private jet from Azerbaijan, and they're saying that he was arrested on the basis of an arrest warrant that was issued in connection with Telegram's failure to moderate illegal content and cooperate with law enforcement over drug trafficking, child sexual content and fraud. This is just coming from French media, we should stress. Of course, Telegram would almost certainly deny all of those allegations, but we'll have to see now whether he could appear in court today. French media are saying he could be indicted today, and of course what the reaction will be. You mentioned that the Russian Foreign Ministry, they've said that diplomats in Paris are urgently working in connection with his arrest.
Over the years, we haven't heard a lot about him in public. He's been quite a private person, but more recently he did a long interview with Tucker Carlson in America, and so has come out more in public, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He was quite vocal when he was still in Russia. You mentioned that in 2014 he fell out with the authorities. According to him, the Kremlin tried to basically take control of the company. They tried to force VK, which is the company that he created, Russia's version of Facebook, to hand over personal data from of pro-Ukrainian protesters, anti-Kremlin protesters. According to Durov, the company refused to do that, and he was basically forced to sell it to a company that had close links to the Kremlin. VK is now almost totally under the control of the Russian security services.
That is our correspondent, Will Vernon. Just a line that we're getting in from the AFP news agency, which is the French news agency. They are saying that Russia says France are...
So that is what really went on, because he has not been able to give them that information on Moshe and of course an arrest. And even before this arrest, Pavel Durov a guarantee interview. Oh no, you'll be on time guarantee interview, sir. But he granted an interview, and during this interview, he explained, he said, the US tried to connive with his engineers and be access to the database, no matter derive information be if the database were, and he explained in this video. Video no, but my explanation said the US tried to take out information from his database. Video no.
We get too much attention from the FBI, the security agencies, wherever we came to the US. So to give you an example, last time I was in the US, I brought an engineer that is working for Telegram, and there was an attempt to secretly hire my engineer behind my back by cybersecurity officers or agents, wherever they are called.
The US government tried to hire your engineer?
That's my understanding. That's what he told me.
To write code for them or to break into Telegram?
They were curious to learn which open source libraries are integrated to the Telegram's app, on the client side, and they were trying to persuade him to use certain open source tools that he would then integrate into the Telegram's code that, in my understanding, would serve as backdoors.
Would allow the US government to spy on people who use Telegram?
The US government, or maybe any other government, because a backdoor is a backdoor regardless of who is using it.
So that was his explanation. Not just Oshima, baby of Franca, so through Russia and US and so over database war, and I think so. Baby bro databases war. It went himself from Russia. Russia for try say the US for air and Russia try with his first Apple published here in 2006 a Vicon. They tried to derive some information via omuhia send be on bit my getting to the database of Vicon and sa app no ekokaguye. And now with Telegram they tried in 2013 and I think so free ho and then the database no US and US for so I try some best and this is what is happening to him. And he's been in France for some while now, and France for so try some to get access to database or not so one, and he is denying them for them to get access, and that is the cause of his arrest. Not just what say Pavel Durov, who is the founder of Telegram now, not just that is the cause of his arrest because he is denying them to get access to his database. And no anama Pavel Durov no and Telegram Open Network Edin Sembia Betuja Telegram Open Network Edin Sembia Betuja NTA statement from the Torn community and a man the full meaning a Telegram Open Network community that Betuja said following the recent news related to the Telegram's founder Pavel Durov, we want to assure everyone that the Torn community remains strong and fully operational. As a community committed to freedom of speech and decentralization, we stand firmly behind Pavel during this challenging time. Pavel has been a dedicated advocate for these values, and we believe his efforts to promote an open and decentralized internet will continue to inspire millions. The Torn community remains focused on our mission, and we will continue our work to uphold these principles globally. We encourage everyone to stay calm, united, and to keep building as we navigate this situation together. Thank you for your continued support. So this is the message Torn community so spread it to the world. Say the SNO cause distraction bia cause problem bia with the Telegram app, and they will remain fully operational. It's enye eno na bema Telegram ahoti nemum it will be operational. That is what is really going on, and this is Wahala of the Day on Quest 5 Studios. Please subscribe, like and share, and we bring you an update on this case.